So now the picture I hoped would never be revealed, has shown up on Facebook. My short stint with the Hare Krishnas. It was 1968, and things being what they were at the time, I wandered into a Hare Krishna retreat. Since I wouldn't wear orange, they covered me with pie tins. This did solve several problems. Number 1, I didn't have to worry about my hair, and I could also keep deer away in the garden by simply twirling in place. Of course, being ultra outre at the time, the fashion was picked up on 7th Avenue, and it became an instant classic on the Lower East Side. Pie plate chic spread wildly through the country. But then, I was no longer a fashion icon. This photo was discovered by Michael Hackett, somehow, who was dumpster diving at the time behind a Horn and Hard Arts in Grand Central. I think it was on 42nd Street. It must have been sticking to the side for about 40 or so years. Of course, when you don't want people to find these old photos, they turn up in the most embarrassing places. And, Michael Hackett has forced me to go back to my files, and see what old photos of him I can dig up. Some of them, I will have to pay money for. But it will be worth it. I hear there is a good one that showed up in one of Andy Warhol's sacks of daily garbage from the factory, of Michael and Candy Darling on the set of Trash. I'll have to ask my dear friend Joe D'Alessandro if I can get a hold of it. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This all started with the pie plate photo. My favorite pie is lemon meringue. I've been told that the national favorite is apple pie. I think there is still a bit of meringue in the tin on my head. At least I think that's why I can't get it off. I'll have to send Michael the article from Martha Stewart who managed to make a lovely chandelier out of a few hundred pie plates. He's very clever that way. I just remembered someone on Hoarding, Buried Alive who had saved every pie plate they had ever had. Stacks 10 feet high in their apartment. They said they were receiving messages from outer space from them. So I'm going to save all my pie plates for Michael. And someday they will arrive and see what. That's the threat, and I'm going to stick to it.